I came to express my deepest condolences to the family of S Samy Vellu, together with DAP National Vice Chairman Pula, also DAP National Vice Chairman Teresa Kok, National Organizing Secretary Stephen Sim, and the Negeri Sembilan State Exco member Saudara Arul, together with our other leaders, to pay our condolences and also at least say our final goodbye to a very passionate man, a very passionate leader who cared, I think, a lot about what he did. I must admit, we are on different parties, despite our political differences. You can never doubt that he cared, and he cared about many things. He always appreciated what we did, even though it was on the other side, and sometimes he used me also, so that he can get more for the Indian community in cabinet. He always give me some information about the Indian community, ask me to raise it, so that when he raise up in cabinet, he can get it approved in cabinet. And but I think the other aspect is that he never bared any personal grudges, even though we fought ferociously in Parliament. But he never kept it in his heart. He always was very solicitous. He always asked about us, and if he can help, he would help. I think that's one aspect that we know about Samy Vellu. He never kept it in his heart. So, you know, during my term in Parliament from 1986 onwards, he was always present. So he was one of those leaders that have passed on. So in a way, it is also a passing of an era. Now the only person left, of course, is Tun. A passing of an era, and we wish him a safe and a blessed journey in his final trip, and hope that he can rest in peace.
Very true. Many times we have great fights in Parliament. In the case of Tun, it was not only in Parliament, even outside Parliament, a number of times there were fights. He did not. He was angry, but the good part of it is the anger all subsides after about half an hour, 45 minutes. And one beauty compared to many of the Barisan ministers I've seen about him, if you got a problem in your constituency in relation to his ministry, it doesn't really matter. He will take up that thing and immediately order his ministry to go and look and see what has he done. And when we come back to Parliament, he will ask, Kula, has it been done? Was it attended to? So he is one person of that nature. Like what my chairman said, he has told me many times, thank you for being in the opposition, thank you for coming there to speak up, because you make my life easy in the cabinet. Because I can tell that not only he is speaking for the Indian people in particular, but also the DAP is airing the view, and they are trying to the anger of the people is being voiced out, therefore has to be attended. He has said many times to me, don't worry, speak up whatever you can.
I think all we MPs, during his time will remember that he is one of the colourful and very interesting ministers, and he was very familiar with his ministry. There were times that we tested him, by raising whatever road, that was out of the question that he's supposed to answer. He managed to tell you, you don't test me this, I know the construction, what they call that, level of that area and blah, blah, blah. So he was so hands-on and what they call that, familiar with his ministry. So I think he has left a lot of legacy for us to remember him. So as I say, rest in peace, Samy Vellu.
Of course, like what Teresa and Pula said, he was very vocal in cabinet, and it was said that even though there was only one MIC minister, he was more vocal than all the other MCA ministers.